Okay, I'm trying to decide where to put the cage. Previously, I thought to put it, first I thought maybe putting it here sideways, it would overlap the window. They'd have a front view this way, and they'd have some, shaded or, very enclosed area here. Then I thought it'd be better to put it this way, the back against the bougainvillea. But there was a cat. We have 2 stray cats hanging around. They're former ferals. There were 30 some odd of them being fed and taken care of at the end of the street. And then the owner's wife passed, and he got out of town as fast as he could. Can't blame him, the circumstances. But the new owners decided not to feed the cats. So there's 2, with one on the back patio staying in the shed, and there's one that tends to be out a bit and about here and there. That particular tabby popped up here. I had gone to Tractor Supply and left the squirrels in the cage. Tractor Supply's around the corner, came back, didn't realize it was there till I sat down and looked, and it was over here in the shadows. It kind of came out of the shadows. I think it was trying to be friendly more than being after the squirrels, because it didn't have that, like cats do when they see prey, and it wasn't stalking. It didn't seem, it just seemed like it's given me that I'm a kitty on the dole look before. I've tried to be a little friendly to it. I go back and forth. Anyway, so I shoot it back there, and it came sneaking out again, and the squirrels did bark at it some. They also barked at a cat that was the neighbor's cat that came in the gate. The gate was open the night before. Anyway, my brother had said that the night before I saw that the cat here, that he leaves the door open because there's no AC in there, and it cools it off. And he was sitting there dozing, watching TV, and then he woke up and the cat was inside near the fireplace. And he scared the cat. So I think it was just trying to be friendly more than anything, but it was hanging out here. I didn't shoot away completely. And the cat from the back apparently came over here, and they had a kerfuffle, and the tabby ran off. I guess the tortoiseshell has territorial rights to the house. That one is just shy. Anyway, so if I put the cage here, long story short, after 2 minutes of talking, they'd have a view more of the house, and a little bit, because the cage would extend out to here, a little bit of this area. And I could build a bridge from the release door, which I could place here to the tree. And this is where, this gets morning sun here, because this is east and it rises right there. So it gets speckled sun throughout the rest of the day. Here, I could put the cage against the wall, the back against, they're used to being against a wall. I have walk space, but where the cage is now, it's against the wall. And they could have a full view of the front yard. We could also, that would keep them away, and they could see what's coming from all directions. They would also have some coverage from the skies with the roof a bit here, and then the tree. When my brother comes here in the evenings and hangs out, does some work, so he'd have a full view of this area when the door's open. It's like 91 right now. It's cooler in here. It's cooler in the house, thankfully. It stays pretty cool in there. So he'd have a view of it. Or I could put the cage here. It's too sunny here. It just gets full sun, as you can see. There is some brick down here. It's not quite level, but we could put it the front facing this way, but then they're staring at the house most of the time. They would have a side view over here, but it'd have to be about right here. So when the leaves are gone, they don't have a whole lot of coverage from above. They have, with the branches, but that tree is kind of tall. In the past, a hawk has hung out there, but not any longer. There is a hollow in this tree. There's a squirrel that comes back to the hollow in the evening. And I think I'm scaring him away during the day. The hollow is right here. And this ewe. I'll get it from the other side. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Right there. This is the bougainvillea. There's two. They're very old. They get a lot of, well, enough water, but critters of always, dogs, cats, love to hang out under here. You know, so chickens have also used it to sleep in. I could put it under this tree, but I don't really want to be that close to the road. And the very busy squirrel lives in this tree. There was a little disagreement with another squirrel that jumped into the tree yesterday. This does get irrigation too. There's nuts all under this tree. That busy squirrel has just been planting nuts everywhere, so he, I think, stays in this hollow here. There might be another one, but I don't know where it is. So those are my options. I was pretty satisfied with bougainvillea, but in the back of my mind there was the cat issue. Oh, you know, and I had toyed with this too. So they'll get, the sun goes down over there, but it should stay shaded enough. It did last night, so in the summer that might be a different story, but I don't think their cage is going to be up that long. I don't know. So anyway, this will get too much sun in the summer, depending on where the sun may rise further that way. I don't know. In the summer, I'd have to figure it out. It's further south now, I believe. It goes further north, right? Yes, it goes further north in the summer. It's further south. So in the summer, it probably rises over that way. But anyway, those are my options. I tried to make this a short video, but it did not work. Hi guys! They want another nut. Gave them half of a small pecan. They're really enjoying the pecans. Every time I go away somewhere in the back of the yard and come back, they usually get a half of a pecan. Yeah, Jake didn't act like he felt well this morning, but because I gave him their squirrel block and he took it and hid it somewhere, but after a couple hours he was just normal, so I don't know. Yeah. Okay.